Hey, good morning, my normies and non-normies. It is 8:22 in the morning, and it is June 23rd, 2022. I decided to be productive this morning. I was supposed to have a skills lab to practice with a coaching partner for my health and life coach certification at 8 this morning, so I've actually been up since like 6 something. And she canceled on me because she stayed up late. So then I was like, well, might as well be productive. The kids are asleep except for Bella. We're having our morning wake and bake. And then I was like, well, I'm going to record a podcast. If I'm going to record a YouTube, I need to record my podcast because I haven't put anything up in reality in the podcast. So I was like, you know what? Let me kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You feel me? I stand up my phone and my little stand thing, and I record on the laptop for YouTube. So the phone records the podcast, and the laptop records the YouTube, and I'm being productive. Don't mind me, but I am. I'm still being productive, though. I can't say I'm not, because I'm talking to 2 separate streaming networks at the same time. Which is kind of going to be redundant, because the podcast usually posts up on the YouTube as well, but y'all get to see me in this video and not just listen to me when it does post up. I kind of find that redundant, to be honest with you, but not everybody goes to listen to a podcast, somewhere else. So I guess for those who just stay on YouTube, they can get the experience without having to go find the podcast. But so I really hope that you guys are doing good. I have actually grown a lot since the last time we sat down and had a conversation together. And that's including the podcast and YouTube. So, I realized while taking my 2 certifications, because I enrolled into 2 different programs. One is for health and life coach. The other one is just for life coach. I just completed the life coach certification. So I am a certified life coach. Did y'all hear that podcast? In case y'all didn't hear it, I'm going to say it again. I am now a certified life coach. This is a goal that I put that I was not. I'm sorry. My apologies. But that was a goal that I didn't think I was going to finish till the end of the summer. And I finished it actually in like a week. I didn't realize that I put myself on a grind like that hard until I got to the exam and I started answering the questions, and I'm sitting here like, oh, this is the final exam. This is the sucker that's going to tell me if I passed or failed. I wasn't ready, but I trusted myself, and I trusted my skills and my abilities, and I trusted my knowledge from both programs, and I took the test. And I passed it with an 89. Just 1 far point away from a 90, man. I was so mad. 1 point away from a 90. I had to get 1 question wrong. I could have had a 90 if I wouldn't have gotten that darn question wrong. But it was 65 questions. And that was a lot of information in my mind. Like, a lot. And then remember, I'm taking 2 different programs, so they're teaching 2 different techniques. So I had to remind myself which program I was doing this for, so that I can answer according to their teaching methods and, their beliefs and whatever. But I completed it, and while talking to one of my skills lab partners, which we practice every week, our coaching techniques, our coaching skills to build our ability to become stronger coaches. So we actually coach each other, talking, to to the coach, because I mean, I'm talking to you guys like you guys know what a coach does, but in case you don't know what a coach does, let me kind of try to sum it up, because it's kind of difficult for a coach to kind of explain what they do. We're not a therapist, we're not a mentor, so we're not a counselor. We just pretty much what's that word that I'm looking for? I just wrote it down last night. Hold up. I just wrote it down last night. What is that word that I am looking for? Self-help. Self-help. That's what it is. We just guide you and we provide you self-help. And we guide you to change, accomplish, I don't know, what's the words I want to use, like, without confusing you guys or making it seem complicated. But coaches, through like their guidance and their questions and their listening, help their clients reach their highest potential of what it is that they're looking for. So nothing that we do is tangible. It's not things that you can physically hold in your hand, or just not like you're putting a project together and you're seeing it and you're holding it. No, it's changes that you do in your life and your day-to-day living. It's changes that you do unconsciously because you're becoming a better version of yourself, or because you're reaching those goals that you would like to reach. That's what a coach does. And because I advocate so much for parenting with mental illness, and I try to really expose my world out there, I wanted to help my community. So I want to focus on helping parents that have mental illness that would love to be able to parent as themselves without having their mental illness, kick in, if they even realize that it kicked in. Because I'm not going to lie, it took me years to notice that half of the time when I was parenting, I was not parenting as myself, but under the mental health. I would try to figure out why I would get so angry over something so retarded, or why something would bother me, but it would trigger my mental health, my PTSD, my depression, my bipolar. And it took me a long time to realize that I wasn't always showing up as myself when I was parenting. So if it took me a long time to realize, I know that there has to be other people out here that don't even realize it at all. But I want to help those parents, or parents that have kids with disabilities, how to parent and support your child. Because it's important. Yes, they're disabled or they have a diagnosis, but it doesn't define who they are. You can guide them, embrace them, accept them, and just show them how to live, with that other part of them. I also want to work with people who have self-esteem issues, or self-love issue, or self-worth issues, stressed out. I have an opportunity to coach under so many different hats, because I've worn many different hats. So I have experience. I can even coach teachers, and especially daycare teachers, preschool teachers, toddler teachers, head teachers. My nose. I used to do that for years. I was a paraprofessional. With this certification, I can coach anyone who needs it, any type of guidance. Therapy doesn't always work for everybody, because therapy focuses on the past and opening, old wounds and healing and trauma and things like that. With coaching, you're not focusing on the past. You're actually focusing on your current, present life and your future, the goals that you would like to accomplish. So as an example, I'm going to give you guys, I have a goal of getting us out of this motel. Obviously, y'all should know that already, because I've already expressed the frustration that I have living here. So my goal is to get us out of here. My goal is to buy a van, and my goal is to have us pretty much more stable mentally and healthier than what we are. These things require guidance and help. I don't really have that. Like, I'm almost my own guidance, my own help. Those that I've tried to help haven't been able to really accomplish the task. So it leaves me with figuring out on my own. Now, I know that due to my situation ending up, having to use assistance of a wheelchair in order to be able to get around, and not being able to get my wheelchair out of the room because this place is not handicap accessible, limits me on what I can do work-wise. And obviously surviving on just the kids' SSI is not making ends meet. And my SSI still they haven't decided what they're going to do. Like, they're still making up their mind. I don't understand why it's taking so long. But in the meantime, I was trying to find another means of income where I can still provide for my family and put money to the side to get us out of here. So I have two negative factors that are really stopping me from being able to get a van and being able to get a place to live. And that is the old apartment complex that I lived in before we moved here. When they tried to put the eviction into the courthouse, the judge threw it out. But then they went behind everything and put it on my credit anyways and made it look as I abandoned the apartment complex. So that's how they got around putting it on my credit. So because I have that high debt, and at that time it was almost $14,000 on my credit that they had put, along with a repo that I have of $6,000 and some change for the car that I had to turn in when I was pregnant with Lyrical before we moved down here. And that just, between that debt and not having high income, I'm not able to find anybody that's willing to rent to us or willing to let me finance a van. So I have to find other means of making my goals work. And when coaching came into the picture, it resonated with me. I like helping people, even though I don't like being around people, which is very weird. But I love helping people, and especially families or kids. Like, I want to finish my bachelor's just so I can tutor and help kids with disabilities learn their way and what, functions for them. So, but the coaching just resonated with me because not only would it allow me to make income from here, I don't have to go anywhere. Everything's virtual. It should give me financial freedom to be able to buy a mobile home instead of trying to find who to rent from, but buy my own home or my own mobile home, like, whatever I can actually afford and have a deposit down for, so then I don't have to worry about where we're going to live, what's going to happen to us down the line. We have our own, our own property, our own land. And by then I'm going to be hardwired. I can go back to work to my old contract, make money that way, and keep building my coaching business, or just find a business to coach for. But I would rather have my own coaching business because, again, I want to gear it towards the mental health community. I want to gear it towards parents. I want to gear it. Oh my God, I can't talk right now. I want to gear it towards, those that are really beating themselves up and constantly find themselves in a dark place. And I want to help you out of that dark place. I want to help you to find ways to cope with it. I want to help you find ways to grow, understand yourself, live within your own truth, embrace who you are, and know that it's okay to have a mental illness, okay to have a disability, okay to have whatever it is that you have going on with yourself. It doesn't make you any less human, and it does definitely not make you broken. It just means that you just function differently. It just means that you're not wired the same way as everybody else. But it doesn't mean that you are like this non-lovable non-achievable person, because you are, and that's what coaching is going to allow me to do, to help people, like how I wish I would have had the help, how the support that I wish I would have had. I feel like even though the mental health community isn't always receptive to taking help or getting help, that it's valuable and we need it. So by me going into coaching, I'm trying to explore a whole new avenue, because I've seen other coaches say that they cover like mindfulness, and like some put mental health, but I don't know to what extent. I just want to help you love you and embrace yourself, accept yourself for how you are. But anyways, if I wanted to set these goals, I'm setting these goals, and in order for me to accomplish these goals, I have to actually do action steps and things like that, and stay focused and stay, on my grind. So some people have a hard time with that. Some people actually just need support. They just need somebody that's in their corner. That's what we would do. That's what we as coaches would do, and we would help you get to the bottom of what's going on. So even if you're feeling lost, alone, confused, misunderstood, not heard, these are things that we can work on. These are things that we can work with. If you have a problem with speaking up for yourself, we can work on those techniques that get you there, and things like that. So I did the coaching because it resonated with me, and I'm like, wow, it's going to give me the freedom to not only help people, but make money and provide for my family at the same exact time. So I have a passion for this. I don't know if you guys can tell. Everybody else that I talk to, they always say, like, whenever I'm talking about like my ideas and stuff when it comes to what I want to do with this coaching, that I light up, and like my excitement is like contagious to them. But I have a lot of ideas, like the parenting and mental illness group that I created. I want to build a community in there. It's out there. You guys can request to join the group. Like, it's on Facebook, Parenting and Mental Illness Group. But I want to create a community there, and in that community, I want to once a week, go live and do some coaching techniques on helping to build our own mental health and our own self-esteem and our own worth, and support each other. Like, just be each other's rock when one is having a hard time or is struggling. Why does this shirt look like that? Oh, it was the dye. I forgot. They already told me it was the dye. What's that beeping? It did that earlier when you were in the bathroom too. Sorry y'all, there's a beeping. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it, and it's annoying. But yeah, so the coaching resonated with me, and I get to help people. Like I said, I didn't even know that I wasn't parenting correctly, because I thought it was just me parenting. But it wasn't my mental health, but it was me. But all this growth that I've been doing and learning and stuff, I've come to realize that's not accurate. I can even think of some scenarios where I can see now where I'm like, damn, I did all that yelling for what? I was yelling for what? I could have easily gotten my point across by talking. Like, I just allowed myself to get angry and agitated and started yelling. And things like that, like how to cope and how to, I want to help, not acknowledge, but like, the reason why I'm doing so well now, and even though I'm going through kind of a depression right now, and it's in a different format than my typical depressions, is because I got to know me and my conditions. I got to know what my conditions look like within me. Because yes, there's definitions for bipolar, and there's a definition for every diagnosis. Every diagnosis has a definition. It has things to look for, things to look at, and things like that. But in each person, it looks different. In each person, it is different. If this little fruit fly don't leave me alone. In each person, it looks different, and it is different. Like in my example, both of my oldest kids have the high functioning autism with mental health. It looks different in my son than it looks in my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it does not look the same at all. It does not even function in the same format. The fudge? How you just gonna sit on my forehead, you fruit fly? Anyways, I'm over here getting beat up by a damn fruit fly that won't leave me the fuck alone. Let me live. Jesus. And I read the Bible this morning. Stop. You got me out here cussing. You laughing at me?
No,
I'm
wondering
I thought you
when they met the girlfriend of the brother. Now I'm wondering what the dad can do with the boyfriend of the sister.
Oh, I thought you was laughing at me. I was about to punch you in your nose. But yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'm ready to open this new door, these new possibilities for us as a mental health community. Like, allow me to help you, allow me to guide you, allow me to coach you, allow me to help you find out what has you stuck in your life, or allow me to teach you how to take control of your mental health, however that looks within you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have control of mine. About 85 to 90%, I have control of my mental health. The other percentage, the podcast can't see me, but I turn my head to the side looking somewhere else, because the other percent, I can't speak about that. I won't know what to tell y'all. Only thing I can say is, I'm human, okay? I ain't a superwoman. I got enough I gotta deal with, so I ain't gotta break sooner or later, you know? So I gotta break sooner or later. So the other percentage, well, let's just say those are the meltdowns and it slipped and I didn't catch myself before and I'm already in the moment and I wasn't able to get myself and reel myself back in and take control of my emotions again. Yeah, that's the other percentage. I mean, it's not a high percentage. I did good. I did real good, y'all. Let me tell you guys something. Before I started this whole platform thing and putting my bees out there, I used to spaz at the drop of a hat. My kid can tell you. And let you do something to one of my kids, or let it be something that has to do with one of my kids or somebody that I love, especially if I'm with somebody. Oh, it'd be on and popping. I would have, the diarrhea of the mouth would just... And if that sad part is because of the person that birthed me, I've learned how to use my words as a knife. I don't gotta touch you. I've learned how to... I'm not proud to admit this. I've learned how to manipulate a situation. If that person, and it's bad because I've done it in the past, if that person had done me wrong and I wanted payback, or I'm not going to do payback like everybody else, because I'm not everybody else. I'm me, myself, and I. And my payback is going to be non-apologetically me. So I would take everything that I knew about that person, all their weaknesses, all their doubts, their insecurities, and I create these sharp knives with the words that I speak. And I'm very calculate and deliberate and malicious in what I'm saying. You hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you back, but I'm gonna get you where it's really gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna have you second doubting yourself and second doubting your existence, because you pissed me off, and I'm not going to give two fucks about it. And that's not a cool way of being, but that's how I was, because I always felt like nobody gave two fucks about me and my emotions and my feelings. So why should I give two fucks about somebody else's? And if them damn rats don't stop, Lord, I read the Bible this morning. Second morning in a row, Lord. I read the Bible this morning. Why? Why? Satan, I rebuke you. You're not messing with me today. I said I was going to be productive. I said I was going to stay productive. I said I was going to accomplish and get some stuff done. You not messing with me today, buddy. No, you not. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me. I ain't got time for you. Blessed up, prayed up. Get behind me, the rat. The fuck? Lucky I ain't got no two good motherfucking legs up in this bitch. Whoo, child. Sorry, Lord. I just told you I read the Bible this morning, and here I am cussing. My apologies, but I'm not apologetically me. You know my heart. You know my heart, and that's all that matters. You know my heart. You definitely know my heart. You gave me my heart. You're the reason why I am how I am when it comes to my heart. But yeah, I used to be that type of person and not give two about you. I wouldn't. Like, I really wouldn't. And then I would just walk off like my shit don't stink and keep it going. That was just me. But I never took it physical with nobody because I know I black out and I know I see red and I know that murder is the only thing that I think in my mind. So anytime I felt like I would get to a point where I really wanted to knock a bitch out or knock a nigga out or knock something out, I would try to separate myself. Like, I would try to, walk away and leave, because last thing I want to do is end up behind bars and I got these disabled kids I got to take care of. So that was not going to happen. If my whole existence of being in this world is for these kids, how am I going to allow myself to get incarcerated and, be taken away from them? Like, nah, that's not a responsible parent. I'm not going to do that. Like, they didn't ask to be here, so I'm not going to go out there wilding out like a fool and then get locked up. That's not me. I'm going to find other ways of doing it, and you're just going to end up hating me in the long run, and I'm not going to give two fucks. But anyways, I'm not that person anymore. I've grown so much, and since the YouTube channel, since I started the YouTube channel to now, I've grown a lot. Like, I've watched my videos and I'm like, girl, you just falling apart everywhere. Like, what are you doing, child? What is going on? Like, you just falling in.
Damn, almost fell down these steps.
Oh.
I slipped, fucking held onto the rail and slipped all the way down.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I skated down.
I ain't got no cigs. I got one left. I'm hoping Walt goes to the store for me before he go to work, because he didn't go yesterday.
You want me to go to the store?
If you don't want. How? You fucked up knee.
It's fine.
Oh, it's fine now?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, if you don't mind. Because I don't got shit. Just like, you got the Cash App card? Oh,
Some shit. I just fell down the steps. You see me skate down the steps, you would have been rolling. You would have rolled. Almost, look at that big trash bag. Almost landed right in that bitch.
That's bad.
That's the first time babe, I just skated down them goddamn steps. That's the first time I've ever skated down them steps. I mean, yeah. Well, you gotta put a warning up, man. It says tone up there. Tone. Man, I almost died, man. I watched my life flash before my eyes. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. That is so funny. Oh my god, that is so funny. Ew. He said it was me? He said it was me?
Hey, I want to look. They stop using the goddamn nephew and then stop using that stairwell. You know what I'm saying? I went up that stairwell the other day and had it in and it looked like this one. Every day it looks like that.
That's the Albanians, man. That's them people.
They would have thrown us out of here.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Why they keep it here?
And they bring more. They're taking over.
That's nasty. The only way to deserve to clean that shit up, man.
That's crazy. Like, yeah. Sorry, y'all. When people don't have cigarettes, they come and they buy the cigarettes from me. Because we don't actually have a store that's like, close. I ran out of cigarettes, so I should have gave him the other card. That was so retarded of me. Why did I do that? Why? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? And I didn't even do this right. I so did not do this right. Hold on. Close this. Do this. You guys, I'm all over the place right now. I hate when people interrupt me when I'm doing my content because it throws me off. But it's my life. It is what it is. It's where I live. It is what it is. It's who I am. It is what it is. People always come to talk and vent and things like that. So, yeah. I'm always being... Donald, stop! And Lyrical's still asleep. Respect that, please. Yo, his autism, he really needs his vitamins. His autism has been, off. His autism, that boy just, the yelling, the bouncing everywhere with the ADHD, the full-blown tantrum when you get fed up and take the phone away. He makes it very hard for me to remember that he's my child and that everything that I do is for him, so I can't take him out of this world, because then it defeated the purpose of everything that I've been through. And then I end up behind bars, exactly where I, kept myself out of all these years. I'm trying to put this sock on, y'all, and can't figure out how to let my leg go. I'm having more problems with my legs, and I'm sorry. This was an organized video. It was gonna be all just about coaching, but it got messed up. I can't get back in my zone again, so I might as well just end y'all video here. Continue with my podcast people, showing them some love, you feel me? And re-record with y'all. I got this. That's what's up. My knocking is working. It's working. Yes, it is. Alright, so this is it for y'all. I hope y'all have a nice day. Be blessed. And I'll have to redo the whole coaching thing again, for real, because life just did what it did. And I'm just rolling with the punches. Toops. The only way I don't get hurt. Alright, later. Alright, my podcasters. Let me just get this sock on. Okay, Beva. I need your help. I cannot pretend that I can do this on my own. I tried. Oh, so you're just gonna laugh at me? She's laughing at me, y'all. She has the audacity to laugh at me. This girl is seriously laughing at me because I can't get my socks on. She bugging. She's being so cruel. And she really still cracking up, yo. She's really still cracking up because I can't get these socks on and she has to do it for me. This is so cruel. Cruelty, I tell you. Cruelty.
I'm not laughing that you can't put the socks on.
So why are you laughing, man?
because ever since this happened, I always put the sock on. It's already kind of past a year now, so I'm surprised you haven't asked.
Shut up. I put my sock on the other day, but I was sitting on the bed, so I put the leg up and then put the sock on, and then turn the other way and put the leg up and then put the sock on.
Which is still a big struggle, and sometimes you don't even have the energy for that, hence why I do it.
Correct. Sometimes I don't have the energy for that, but I can do it, and that's what matters. The fudge.
I never said you couldn't. I just said you usually don't have the energy because you save it up.
Correct, because I saved the energy, so that's why I can't do it. But I could do it.
Again, I'm not laughing at you because this time you couldn't do it. I'm just laughing because...
Cause what? Cause what? Explain it better. Explain it better. Podcasters would love to know.
For one,
Don't
the way you're
y'all?
reacting, the way you're reacting is wrong.
And what is wrong with the way I'm reacting? What? You were laughing at me, okay? Fudge you. Fudge this conversation.
You know, really
Fudge what you gotta say.
You're trying to say. That phrase is you're acting like a Delano number 2. With the dramaticness.
She had the audacity to tell me I'm acting like Delano number 2 with the dramatics.
The only difference is because when people usually think you're dramatic, you're not being dramatic. But when you're doing all this, I can't help but see Delano.
It is so funny that you said that because that is so true. When people accuse me of being dramatic and I am not being dramatic in no shape, way, or form, that makes me blow up. Because I'd be like, motherfucker, you want to fucking see dramatic? I'ma fucking give you dramatic. You had the calm beast. You had the beast that had common sense. You had the beast that wasn't really to whip your head off. Oh, now you got the bitch. The bitch is gonna end up feeding you your own asshole.
Even when you're doing all that, it's still more. You can see how serious it is. And when you're doing that, you're doing how Delano does when he acts all silly.
Whatever. You still laughed at me. It don't matter.
It's because I usually put it on. I thought by now you know. Unless you're on the bed to ask.
Well, I wanted to try myself.
Hey, be glad this time you didn't get a hand.
A what?
A cramp.
A cramp? Why would I get a... Oh. Yeah. Them cramps have been... Them cramps have been vicious. Them suckers. You guys.
Forget them.
You guys.
I remember them, but I'm not the one having them.
Man, listen. Them cramps be vicious. I'm losing more weight. So my excessive skin and everything is like dropping more and hanging more. And it's causing like weight pressure like in my... how can I explain this for the podcasters, because my YouTubers can see it, but in my left handle area, literally, and then like my stomach, like my actual like stomach cramps, it gets a Charlie horse, like my stomach and my side, it actually gets a Charlie horse, and I be trying to, walk it out and stuff, and it don't be working because it be in the weirdest areas. So I have to take medicine now to kind of help me get over them quicker, because they are very painful, very, very, very freaking extremely painful. And yeah, sometimes the simplest task will cause the weirdest Charlie horse cramp, whatever you want to call it, to happen in the weirdest place. Like the weirdest. I just be like, bro, if I could like tie my stomach up and hold the weight from hanging down, because it's just since I can't exercise because of the weakness and stuff and the energy and everything else, and I try to do little things here and there, arms up and things like this, because look at the skin. You see how bad that is? That's my arm is like literally, my arm is right here. right here is where my bone is. So this would be like my arm. The rest of this is just all excessive skin. All of it. You see that? It's all excessive skin. Like, and it's so heavy that even going like this is painful and uncomfortable because of the weight. My arms itself are weights. I don't even need to have weights because my arms itself are weights. And then boom, 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 I'm backing up. I just ran over something. Look at my shoes. Ran over Beva's shoes. Okay, so see this? See this excessiveness here? All of my stomach is dropping down. It's all literally dropping down. Like, damn. It's just literally like all flat. That's all it is. It's all just straight up blubber. Straight up blubber. But it's all hanging, and this weighs a ton. Like, just blubber. See? It's my excessive skin. It literally it's hanging, and it's causing so much pain back here. Right, like this way. I can't keep turning, my legs are hurting. Sorry, I didn't fart. That was my slide, if y'all heard that. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I gotta tilt myself, y'all. I have to tilt myself. Because I don't know if I can scoot back. I don't know if I can scoot back. No, because then I would have to pause the video. And I don't want to do that. Okay. That was a lot of work for me to just show y'all that. I hope y'all appreciated my demonstration. But that was a lot of work. Okay. And I feel like I barely have energy right now. Bev, I need that coffee. I'm thirsty. But anyways, yeah, them cramps be them cramps. Can you give me one of those core waters, please?
I should.
You should what? Get your butt whooped?
No, I should lick your butt. I should lick your butt. It's illegal.
It's illegal to what?
It's legal.
Oh, it's legal to what?
Beat you up.
Boy, bye.
You're not an elder yet.
Boy, bye. Get your life. Bye. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm done thirsty. And I already filled up my stomach with what I just drank. I don't know if y'all can see where the line is. That little bit of water, I'm already full. I still got water sitting up here in the middle of my chest because I overdrank. Anyways, sorry podcasters. And I'm still thirsty. My lips are crazy dry. I feel like I have no type of saliva, man. What is going on? I'm that dehydrated. But yeah, anyway. So if I would have been back home in Connecticut, I would have been able to get my excessive skin removed. And I really feel like that would make a big difference with how much I'll be able to walk. And how much I'll have to actually use the wheelchair. Down here where we are now, it's considered cosmetics. Even if you have a condition that it's affecting it, it's still considered cosmetics. Like my love handle back here, my biggest love handle, because the other one is really small, causes so much weight on my lower back that I get cramps all across my abdomen. But I'm supposed to just live this way and be cool with it, because in this state, it's considered cosmetics. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm sitting here, like, if it's gonna help me, and if the stomach is gonna stop cutting the circulation to my legs, that can probably definitely make a big difference, you know, in me being able to walk and do things. I want my freedom back. I want my mobility back. And if I can't have it back all the way, then I'm okay with having more function than what I have now. More function than what I have now. Because honestly speaking, this has been really traumatic. And I realize that I really don't talk about it. Like, I'll mention my wheelchair and, you know, not being able to walk or not walking long distance or something like that. But I really haven't in depth, like, embraced my emotions and my feelings with it. And I haven't really put it out there. Like, I feel like I need to, so that I can help other people who may find themselves in my situation. One day they're walking, the next day they're not, you know? How to cope with that trauma and how to deal with that trauma. How to pretty much, you know, move into the new life and your new reality. And embrace your new reality and be comfortable with your new reality. And I'm still embracing mine. I feel like if we probably had our own place and our own transportation. What the fuck? I swear to you, these rats gonna make me lose my mind. It really is. It is. Big time. I'm about to go ape shit. I'm not gonna go ape shit on that. Don't say that, because you've worked so hard. Do not. Like, you've worked so hard. You're doing so good. You've accomplished so much. You've grown so much. So we're not going to let it affect our day. We started on a positive note, and we're going to continue on a positive note. And we're going to end the day in a positive note. Do you hear me? Better be listening. Not today. You're not taking a wheel. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm staying in my positive zone, talking to my positive people on the other side, and I'm not going to let it trigger me. I refuse. I'm not going to let it trigger my PTSD or my depression or my anxiety. I am not giving it the power to do so. And I'm saying all of this for me, not for y'all. It's for me in reality. Seriously, I am talking to myself here. I'm talking to my mental health side and letting them know that, nope, keep your ass in bed, you cool, go back to sleep. We don't need you. I got this. I can handle this. Just reminding myself not to give it the power. If I give it the power, then it's gonna wreak havoc. And I don't need it to wreak havoc. However you say that word. Podcasters, I apologize for the all over the place podcast. I really did have an organized one. And like always, my life happens. And I'm just beginning to just learn how to roll with the punches and keep it pushing. It is what it is. I can only be non-apologetically me, and this is my life. This is my life. How are you going to know what I deal with and how I cope with it, and if it actually works, if I'm not showing you all aspects of my life? That's why I'm so transparent. Like, I really hope that you guys see a change and the difference in any of my previous content that you watch or listen to or that you see. I hope you guys notice like how much this has helped me, like how much coaching and affirming and manifesting and getting back to reading the Bible every morning has helped make me a better me. Make me a me that can deal with it. And like I realized the other day, I think it was the day before yesterday, in one of our coaching sessions with my partner, when we were, when she was coaching me and I was the client, we had an aha moment. And the aha moment just left my darn brain. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't remember it. I'm, for the love of everything, really trying to remember what I was just about to say, but now I'm getting a migraine. Love neurological problems, don't y'all? But, what was it? Oh my gosh. What was it? It was important too, which is what makes me so frustrated. I told you, leave me alone today, sir. Leave me alone. Stop messing with me. I'm blessed up and prayed up and I'm Gucci and I'm good to go. I got this. But I know what it was. I know why my memory is now like foggy and overwhelmed and stressed out. I didn't let myself get triggered. And because I didn't let myself get triggered, I'm not focused right now. I'm not grounded right now. I'm unbalanced. So my mind is literally foggy right now. Like I really cannot remember for anything what I was even saying before I forgot what I wanted to say, or what I was saying and what I wanted to say. Yeah. And all of that comes from the fact that I'm stopping myself from being triggered. So now my body's trying to figure out what to do with itself. And my mind is trying to figure out what to do with itself.
I got cash up. Well, I can't cash up, please.
Oh.
I need a cigarette.
Oh, look at that.
It started raining on me too. God damn.
Damn. I don't want to come out.
I wanted one bad as a motherfucker. I said I ain't gonna open. Don't open. Let me get two. Bitch. Let me get two.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, I need to turn this card off before I forget. Turn this card off. Turn this card off. Make sure nobody else tries to charge my joint. That's how I make sure I keep my money, man. All my cards stay turned off. So if you try to charge anything, it'll be declined. So whenever I want to buy something, I gotta remind myself to turn it on first, then purchase it, then turn it right back off. Because I've had people try to hit my account for stuff that I didn't even do. And nope, not happening, boo. And I know I can order a new card, but getting to the mailbox to pick it up would be a pain in the behind. So I just keep my cards off. And even if I have brand new cards, I would still keep them off because I don't trust nobody. But I can't remember what I was saying. I hate when this happens. Like, I had so much I wanted to say. You gotta get that water boiling, girl, because my stomach is growling. My stomach is saying, listen here, listen here. I have a voice today and I want to be heard. No matter how much I'm telling it to shut up, sit down and mind its business, it ain't trying to hear that. It really isn't. It already, like, the water's been gone. I can actually have space to drink more water now. Water's no longer in the middle of my chest. But it's not satisfied because it realized it was water and nothing but actual content. It's the life of the gastric sleeve. Well, at least mine. It barely gets like it barely growls. It makes me nauseated instead, and that's how I'll tell that I waited too long. Because when that nausea kicks in, it's hard to beat that sucker. It is so hard to beat that sucker when that nausea kicks in. I gotta literally, like, mentally, like, prepare myself, and, like, literally, like, keep, like, coaching myself through it. Like, you can do it. You can do it. I don't like letting the nausea win, because once I start, it is so hard to get my stomach and to stop heaving. Like, I'll be dry heaving for a while and I can't. That's so uncomfortable. That is so uncomfortable. I can't. No thank you. No thank you. I said no thank you. No thank you. But I need to smoke again, bro. I need to smoke again. I need some more water in my life because I'm really thirsty. But sorry y'all. So I'm going to actually end on this note. This has been all over the place and I don't like it, and it's bothering me because I can't remember anything that I was talking about. So I'm just gonna end on this note, and I hope that you guys have a blessed day. And don't forget, tomorrow is not promised to anyone, so let's make yesterday jealous. Alright? Get it poppin'. Deuces. And same to y'all. Bye.